Welcome back, everyone, to the Minecraft Hardcore Challenge for August 2020, where first thing I'm going to do, of course, is the usual check for creepers, just to make sure, because we know I'm inevitably going to be caught by one, but I try to put that off as long as possible. Eventually, I might be able to catch one, but that will be for later, because trying to catch a creeper is not a good thing to do. Unless you have a way to keep it from exploding or something like that. There you go. Now, first thing I want to do is just do wonder about. See, that sapling hasn't grown yet. This, well, I'm tempted to leave the tree there for decoration. The trouble is that, ah, the trouble is I could use the wood. I have to figure out what all the assets that I have. I was trying to think about what's the best thing to use for building the house. I figure logs in the corners, in other words, my pretty common styles that I've been using with oak planks for the walls, floors, then could be polished diorite. I'm trying to remember what all I've been collecting. Well, I don't have all that much diorite here. I'll need a little more of it if I'm going to be doing this. I'm trying to see what all I have. Suppose I could try stone instead if I have trouble getting enough diorite. That means we're cooking it. So I have to think about what I'm going to be doing. Because if I'm obviously going to be using stone brick or anything like that, I'll need to start cooking it now so that it'll be ready when I get to the parts where I'm going to be needing the stuff. That's why I'm thinking on all this. It's been a few days since I've recorded the first episodes. Actually, I think it's been a couple of weeks, so I don't remember everything that I have with me. So I have to check my chest when it gets to be nighttime so that I could be able to make a full understanding of what I want during it. Because obviously there are some things. Oh, that's right. I put the. There we go. Now let's plant a few trees. Oh, an apple. Good. And we could toss a sapling there. We do want to get things growing all over the place so that we can have plenty of wood, because that's going to be one of the big items to get around here. Now let's get the foundation at least set. Now here is the outline that I did last time. Good. I'm going to be needing. How am I going to get grass there? Well, I suppose you can have a yard that's not grass, but what I can do here, what if I could somehow get a block of grass to gradually move down in that direction? So that means digging up some dirt. Now, I wasn't exactly planning on doing this, but I think it'll be nice to have a grass lawn. Well, let's try it. And the idea here is to get it's sort of a line so that eventually some grass will grow within that section. That's the point of all of this, because I don't have silk touch. I won't be able to directly place grass there. But you can always, oopsie daisy, there you go. Move things, just sort of encourage things by putting a little bit of a line over there. I think that it'll grow up, so to speak. There you go. I'm hoping that's what will happen, that will eventually turn into grass, or at least have some hope of doing so. Because if it doesn't, then I'm going through a lot of effort for nothing then. All right, there we go. I figured this would be a good I think that'll be close enough. Once I get that, I could retrieve the... Yeah, it's already done so. Good. All right. Perfect. So the plan is for that to act like a fuse and slowly come over here. Then I can get my grass lawn that I want. Well, then if that's already doing that, then I can place a sapling right over there. Now, with that done, it's time to do the foundation and seeing if everything is large enough for what I want. Oh, that's right. I can use... I have this thing called terracotta that I could use in helping the build. So actually, terracotta could be the... Oh boy, that's a really crazy thing to forget that you've got, because of course that could be my primary building material, one of the primary building materials to add something in here. So I was wondering what could add color with the oak, and I've got all this terracotta here. I mean, really, sort of a fundamental thing to be forgetting about. Let's see, we've got this here. And first replace each of the torches with a block here so that we still have our light, and that way we can at least gauge our dimensions. Do this carefully. Now, what I want here is that we need a kitchen, a living room, and it says several bedrooms. Now, what the definition of several is, I don't know, but let's call that 3. I think I've got enough space here for 3 of them and no more than that. And then that is for you. All right, so here is our foundation that we will work with. And over here, good. And this might give us a better idea if we're large enough. Now this is going to be the entrance, because we have our yard here that I hope will slowly come up. Actually, I don't know if this is going to be needing light for the grass to grow, but I better add some torches here, just in case it is that way. It could slowly encroach up here. May take the entire challenge for it to do that, but as long as it starts to get close, I think things will be good enough on there. All right, now here is what we have. If you come in here, we have our living room. This is just barely large enough. Let's say we have our living room right here. We have a little kitchen over here. So living room. Yeah, that actually makes sense. Have the living room right over here to take up this section here. Then the kitchen, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can make this the kitchen. So this could be our living room. This gives us... actually, let's see. That's a bit... That gives us a larger kitchen living room. That does not make sense. Especially since there isn't room for a separate... let's do that. Yeah. So this can be our entrance. Here's our living room. Here is our kitchen. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we could come out here into our little corridor, which could separate out into Oh, we could have a master bedroom on this side and then two smaller bedrooms right here. That's it. So we can do that. So it could be two small bedrooms, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we could have two 4 by 3 bedroom. Yes, not huge bedrooms, but it'll do. And then this could be our master bedroom. And that's going to take its sweet time when moving around. But that's what happens. All right, we could give you some light there. We can give you some light there. We can give you some light here. That way we could encourage that to grow during the night. And now I could take stock on what I have. Let's see. Oh, I do have dark oak. Okay, that's good. I thought I would have some. All right. Yeah, here are the materials I've been gathering up. All right, I've already been gathering up. So I do have the diorite. I do have all sorts of different types of that. All right, that's good. Then I think the terracotta would be nice for flooring, perhaps, or the diorite. Either one could do, or perhaps a mixture of those. Dark oak could make a great highlight, especially since it's being used for the fencing. So it could also be used for our highlights. That'll be good. We've got 3 name tags, some red sandstone, just in case I could think of anything to do with that. Yeah, I think I got a good set of materials. I'll probably still want to have more oak. I do want to use the oak logs at least for the corner, and I'll probably need oak for 1 or 2 other things. It looks like I won't have enough oak in order to do it for the walls, but I think the terracotta could be suitable for that, and I could make buttons from the oak in order to help with that a little. Oh my goodness gracious. We got plenty of metal here. See, I got 29 iron. Actually, that might be good because I'm probably going to be needing an anvil in order to finish this off if I'm going to name tag them. Let's see, how am I doing with... Well, if I'm going to be needing that, then I'll need some picks in order to do that. And I'll be going through those picks rather quickly, and through some of the stuff, they also should make a... all right, we'll see. I think that might get me through there. All right, so when my iron pick runs out, I could use a gold... Oh, yes, yes, I was definitely mining that diorite there. See, I've forgotten a few things. Wait, I forgot about this room. Whee! Now, did I miss any iron in here when I was in here last time? I don't... Yes, I did. All right. Oh, well, that'll be unsound structure there. All right, that'll give me some extra. That will give me enough for an anvil and also for a sturdier pick, because I didn't want to make another iron pick until I had enough on... Yeah, until I had plenty of iron to make one with, right? Yeah, because I don't have any iron armor yet. But yeah, that's the reason why I made all these extra picks. So we'll start out with, yeah, these gold picks. They're nice and fast. That's the good news. Unfortunately, they wear down horribly fast, which is the bad news with them. But if you keep your XP up and get mending on a gold pick, that would be nice. Actually, it looks like that iron is probably my... Oh, apparently gold doesn't do iron all that well. Let's see. Yeah. All right. Gold does not... Does it do gold? Ooh. All right. Well, that's a little bit lesson in Minecraft, I guess. I just never thought of that. It's fast, but it's not hard enough in order to get those things, which I guess has some sort of a logic to it, but it's always nice to experiment, even when you do something crazy and waste a couple of resources, as I just did. Now, let's see. All right, now I've got a pick that will... Actually, no, you don't want to do these gold that way. You want to do the iron that way. All right, good. That is better for that, and I can't get that gold because I'm out of iron picks. So now that is today's lesson, I guess. What you can do and not... Actually, since I might as well use up these gold picks since I don't need them anymore. They're at least fast. They can't do anything. Actually, let's compare the speed here. Here's a gold pick. Oh yeah, boom. Yeah, so for getting through stone, they're great. Except, of course, that they run out lickety-split. But anything really useful, other than that, they don't need... Actually, there will be some uses to all this because I will... Just in case I decide that I do need something like stone or smooth stone or anything like that, well, we won't need the gold. Well, I can't mine the gold right now anyway. But I think I've got enough iron now to make both my anvil and both the anvil and an iron pick, so I could do something better with that. Now let's see. I suppose I could also make gold armor. I mean, that could be a good use for gold. I'm trying to think what I can do with the gold. The gold armor, it won't last too long, but I'm hoping to stay away from mobs long enough to make it so it won't be a major problem. There you go. And let's... Oh, that is going to be a nice amount. Good. That's going to be plenty, plenty, plenty for what I need to do. Good. Now, how are we doing? Oh, we are getting near the end of the episode. Right, so let's head back. Let's see, we are just waiting a few more minutes on that, and let's see. I just have to remember how to get out of here because I've got an extraordinary talent for getting lost. Oh yes, this. Now back here. Is that all that? I have that plus an apple. All right. Well, I'll probably have to do a little bit more fishing at some point. Yeah, it is getting to be late now, so it is almost the end of the episode. Oh, I do have some of that too. Let's plop that into there. Let's do some stone. Yeah. All right, let's do that stone in order to get that cooking up, and probably some stone for here. That'd be great. And with that, we have the end of the episode. And next time, I hope to get a little bit deeper into the building of our house in the next episode of the Minecraft Parkour Challenge.